Summer, usually the hottest season for apartment hunting in New York City, and this year the prices are cooling off a bit.
Allison Morris is here with some advice on finding a great place while maybe saving a few bucks as well, which sounds fabulous, Allison.
Yeah, though the operative thing here is a few bucks because you never really get a steal in New York City. If you're looking, though, for an apartment for under $2,000 a month, you're struggling to lower your lease, or you simply don't know where to start looking, we checked in with StreetEasy to figure out what's happening this summer on the rental market.
Median rents have plateaued a little bit, but it doesn't mean things aren't still expensive. New York City is always going to be a competitive and expensive market.
Rental prices have come down in New York City this summer, but according to StreetEasy spokeswoman Lauren Riefflin, don't expect any bargains.
In Manhattan and Brooklyn, short-term rents have actually flattened out a little bit, but they're lower than they were at this time last year. So May 2017, the median rent in Manhattan was $3,200, which is down 1.3% compared to this time last year. In Brooklyn, it's $2,800 and down 1.8% year over year.
If those numbers are a little rich for your budget, there are cheaper options out there.
There were almost 3,900 apartments on StreetEasy that were listed for $2,000 or less throughout the 5 boroughs. Studio and one-bedroom apartments that are going for $2,000 or less are concentrated in Upper Manhattan neighborhoods like Harlem and Inwood and Washington Heights, Upper East Side and Yorkville, and then in Brooklyn, neighborhoods like Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy, and Prospect Lefferts Gardens, and there's lots of inventory in Astoria.
This summer is a hot time in the rental market with more apartments available, but more renters are looking too.
It can be a catch-22 for summer because there are more people shopping for a rental, but there's more inventory. So it kind of just means that you might have to move faster during the busier summer months.
If you're not finding the right place for the right price, consider asking for rental concessions. They're more popular than ever.
We are seeing a lot more concessions. So landlords are being creative with what they're offering as incentives for tenants. So they are basically wanting to use lowering rent as a last resort. So we're seeing things like Amazon Prime memberships, Netflix, gym memberships. Those are popping up a lot more in listing descriptions that are on StreetEasy.
Lauren says those rental concessions are most popular in new luxury apartment buildings in areas like Brooklyn and the financial district. One thing to watch out for, though, when you're apartment hunting, make sure you know whether you're looking at a co-op or a condo and get all of the necessary approvals. There are tons of horror stories from renters who didn't realize that they needed board approval, not just owner approval to sublet in some co-ops, and they are packing up and moving out before they even moved in.
It's interesting, though, the subplot there is that there is such a thing as like too much apartments. They built so many. Now prices are coming down a little bit, which is a good thing. You think it's only going to go up.
Yeah, you can tell looking around all those cranes, all those luxury apartments. There's a lot of them, so you may have some flexibility.